What's up, people? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day. You know, I always got to keep water. Always. Because, like, when you do these videos, when you're doing these videos and you're talking, your mouth can get dry. So, I always keep me some water. And besides, I like to stay hydrated anyway. So, welcome to another edition of SoapBuzz TV. Let me just say, I want to thank all of you for all of your support with the first edition and with this channel overall. I want to thank all of you. It means a lot. I appreciate all of you, all the feedback. Um, so yeah, we're back. SoapBuzz TV, like I never left. So I have to have my notes. I got my notes because it's so much going on in the soap world that some of you may know a lot going on. And this morning, we actually got some breaking news about one of our GH favorites. I'm going to save that for last, though, because you got to save the best for last. You have to. But I do have my notes here because there was a lot of stories and a lot of news, and I didn't want to forget one thing. So, first on the agenda today, Meredith Scott Lynn. For those who are not familiar with Meredith Scott Lynn, she plays Anne on Days of Our Lives. You know Anne, for all you Days fans. Y'all know who Anne is, the messy one. So Meredith Scott Lynn will be in a brand new Lifetime movie this Sunday, June 11th, 8 o'clock p.m. on the Lifetime Network. She will be in the Menendez Brothers, the Menendez movie called Menendez Blood Brothers. So she will be playing a character by the name of Leslie Abramson. Abrams. I can't even pronounce it sometimes because it's so crazy. Like Abramson. Abramson. Okay. Leslie. So if you're not familiar with the Menendez brothers, let me give you a little backstory on the Menendez brothers. They are twins. Um, twin brothers. Back in 1989, they murdered their parents. And after they did so, they claimed sexual abuse, psychological abuse. That's what their claim was for killing their parents. But after they murdered their parents, they went on this shopping spree because you know their dad was, I guess, a lawyer or a businessman or whatever. He was pretty wealthy. He was rich. Um, so right after they murdered the parents, and they lied to the police and said somebody broke into their house and murdered their parents, which was a lie. And the cops got suspicious of them because right after their parents died and they got their inheritance, they was running around spending money like it was water, buying Ferraris, Lamborghini, like they were just buying. I don't know if Lambos were out at that time, but they were buying a lot of foreign cars, a lot of expensive shit, watches. They were just spending money like the shit, like it was going out of style. That's what they were doing. So suspicion fell on them. They went to prison for life, no parole. It was a crazy case. I remember when I was a kid growing up hearing about the Menendez brothers. That case was some sick shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if you're interested in watching, I suggest you check it out. If you want to know more about the Menendez brothers, I suggest you watch this movie. Law and Order actually has a new franchise coming up, a new show called Law and Order, I think True Crime, and the first episode is going to be dealing with the Menendez brothers. The Menendez case is very popular. Very. It's a crazy case. So if you're interested and you want to see my girl, Meredith Scott Lynn, check it out. Lifetime Network, 8 o'clock this Sunday, June 11th. Check it out. It should be good. Now, on to Y&R news. As you all may know or may not know, Elizabeth Hendrickson, who plays Chloe Mitchell, is officially gone. She's done. She's filmed her last scene. She went on social media and bid everyone a farewell. I hate to see Elizabeth Hendrickson go because she is an asset to the show. Chloe has definitely, been on the show for a while, and it's sad also because her counterpart, Greg Ricart, who plays Kevin Fisher, is also leaving the show, which sucks. And I'm pissed about that because it wasn't even his decision to leave. They basically chose not to renew his contract, and that pissed me off too because Kevin Fisher is an asset as well to Y&R. And you can't be losing good actors like this. And they are good actors. And it sucks that they're going. But I mean, I don't know the reasoning behind why they're not renewing his contract, or I don't know the reasoning behind it, but I just think it kind of sucks because it's like the landscape of the show is kind of changing. And it's gonna be kind of crazy not seeing Chloe and Kevin on the show no more. It's gonna be, a little. I'm gonna have to get used to it. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take some getting used to. So I wish them the best in all their future successes, their future projects. I will be on the lookout for any future movies or TV that they may be in, and I will keep you updated if I find out what new projects they're working on. In other news, The Bold and the Beautiful. I gotta say this. Congratulations. Congratulations to B&B. Um, they did it. They just got nominated for a 2017 at the 2017 Golden Nymph Award at the Monte Carlo Annual Television Festival. They just got nominated. Um, and that's huge. Listen, that is so huge to be nominated for that because this is what I was trying to say yesterday about the cancellation rumors. I believe the two soaps that are not in jeopardy of being canceled are Y&R and B&B. I don't think they're in jeopardy of canceling. Number one, CBS is fully behind them. CBS has no intention of canceling both shows because here's the thing about B&B. They have an international presence. Like they're big in Monte Carlo. They're big in Monte Carlo. They're big in Abu Dhabi. They're big in Dubai. They're big in Australia. All the international markets, they are big. They are making it out there. You know what I mean? So why would any network cancel a show that's getting so much success internationally and in the US? My only problem with B&B is those damn love triangle storylines. That's my biggest problem with them. But other than that, B&B is a big success. Like, and people don't realize that. Some people just don't get it. It's like, yo, they are big. General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, need to take note. Y&R, they're not going anywhere because Y&R, after 25 years, they're still the number one daytime soap. They're hitting like 4 million, 3 to 4 million views a day, while GH and Days are only getting 2 million. So that's why they're number one. And they're big in Canada. You know what I mean? They're huge in Canada. I don't, and CBS is very in love with Y&R. They're not going to cancel it. Um, so I think General Hospital, and it works for B&B because B&B, they're only a half an hour show and they don't have a bloated cast, so that works in their favor as well. GH, I feel like they need to trim the cast, and they really do. They need to trim the cast, and they would have more money. And I do think GH needs to get an international presence. They need to start filming in other countries too. Doing like some location shots in different countries, like B&B do. I think it would help personally. Days of Our Lives, I feel like the writing just needs to be better. It's always the storylines with Days. That's the biggest problem with Days of Our Lives storylines. But anyway, congrats to B&B. Um, so I have something for you guys. Have you ever wanted to know what your favorite soap stars were doing before they became soap stars? I'm going to tell you right now what they were doing. First up, Michael Easton. Michael Easton, who plays Dr. Finn Hamilton on General Hospital. Guess what he did before he became a soap actor, before he became an actor? I'm going to tell you what he did. He was a bartender and he worked in construction. Now, let me tell you this. I could see Michael Easton as a bartender. I can see him as a bartender. Construction worker? No, that surprised me when I found that out. I said, no, he can't be a construction worker. He doesn't look like the type. But he definitely was a construction worker and a bartender. Wally Kurth, who plays Justin on Days of Our Lives, and he plays Ned Ashton, Ned Quartermain on General Hospital. He, before he became an actor, he actually printed cue cards for Days of Our Lives. For those that didn't know that shocked me. That shocked me. I said, wow. He went from printing cue cards to being a part of two big families on two major soap operas, the Kiriakis family and the Quartermains. That's big. Um, Kate Linder, who plays Esther on The Young and the Restless, she was actually a flight attendant before she became an actress. That's crazy, a flight attendant. That's not a bad career either. It's not a bad job. It could be a fun job. You get frequent flyer miles. I'm just saying. Um, Laura Wright. who played Carly Corinthos on General Hospital. She actually managed a tanning salon, which I find funny. I can't see her managing a tanning salon, but she did used to look tan back in the day, and she still kind of do now. So maybe that's why. um, Billy Miller, who plays Jason Morgan. Billy Miller was actually a mailroom clerk at Industry Entertainment. He worked for Industry Entertainment and he worked in their mailroom. I can't picture Billy Miller working in the mailroom. I really can't. But mind you, this was all before they became actors, so this was all years ago. But I just can't picture some of these jobs they used to do. I can't picture it. Jess Walton, who plays Jill Abbott on The Young and the Restless. She was actually a claims adjuster. That I can picture. I could see Jill doing that. That's the closest to business as she got. So I could see her doing that before acting. Christian Alfonso, who plays Hope Williams Brady on Days of Our Lives. She is actually a gold medalist. She did figure skating. So she's actually a gold medalist. I could see that because I heard about that. Um, Billy Flynn, he was an analyst for Warner Brothers Studio. That's huge. Like he basically was an exec before he became an actor. So basically, if he doesn't want to act anymore, he can go back to being an executive and still make six figures. That's a pretty lucrative career. And he seems like a brainiac. Like seriously, he seems like he's a smart dude. Like he would be an executive. So he plays it well in Days of Our Lives because he is the chairman and CEO of Demir Enterprises. So he plays it well. Um, Donnell Turner, who plays Curtis Ashford on General Hospital, he was a semi-pro basketball player. He was a shooting guard. I don't see that. I don't see him as a basketball player. I don't like. I really don't. I don't know. Is it because he plays a PI on the show? But he just seems more cop type. You know what I mean? Like that's how he seems to me. Um, Pearson Floyd, who plays Thomas Forrester on Bold and Beautiful. Pearson actually started his own production company when he was in high school. So that's huge, to start your own business when you're in high school. So, that's pretty impressive. And he did short films and stuff like that. That's pretty impressive. A lot of these jobs actually surprised me that they did before they became an actor. It shocked me. Um, Now for the big news, the breaking news of this morning, because I told you I had to save the best for last. Kimberly McCullough, aka Robin Scorpio Drake, has had her baby. She had her baby yesterday, her son, that she named Otis. She's very happy. She went on Twitter. Haley Aaron congratulated her. Wendy Rich congratulated her. She's getting a lot of love and support. Congratulations, Kimberly McCullough, because, if you don't know, she actually suffered a miscarriage a couple of years ago. She got pregnant a couple years ago, had a miscarriage. So, congrats to her for having this baby. And, you know, it's a healthy baby boy. And I know how bad she wanted it, you know what I mean? Because it hurt her when she had her miscarriage a couple years ago. So, God blessed her, you know, and the blessings keep on coming. So, congrats to Kimberly McCullough. I'm happy for her. Um, I will. That wraps up this edition for SoapBuzz TV. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all later. Have a good one. See you later. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. See you later.